Now to the cackling witch herself, Joy Behar from The View, whose jealousy is something to behold.
I think she's probably been put in there because according to Donald Trump, she's a 10. You know that's what it is.
I want to be.
Here is Joy objectifying the White House press secretary, saying she only has the job because she's hot.
In a shocking revelation, Karoline Leavitt, Trump's 27-year-old press secretary, claimed she was hired solely based on her appearance. I think she's probably been put in there because, according to Donald Trump, she's a 10, Behar said. But what's even more astonishing is that Behar then shifted the blame to the media, saying, "I'm so sick and tired of the media pointing the finger at Donald Trump and saying that he is sowing division in this country. He is not. The media is for pushing hoaxes, and the Democrat Party is for pushing lies about him. But the good news is, Americans don't buy it." When asked about the 3,500 arrests made by ISIS since President Trump's return to office, Behar was pressed for numbers. "Can you just tell us the numbers? How many have a criminal record versus those who are just in the country illegally?" Behar's response was striking. "All of them, because they illegally broke our nation's laws and therefore they are criminals as far as this administration goes. I know the last administration didn't see it that way, so it's a big culture shift in our nation to view someone who breaks our immigration laws as a criminal, but that's exactly what they are." This statement sparked outrage across the political spectrum, with many seeing it as hypocritical and degrading. The backlash was intense, with critics calling out the glaring double standard. How can someone who claims to champion women's rights reduce a highly qualified political strategist like Karoline Leavitt to nothing more than her appearance? It's a question that has left many wondering about the true values of the Trump administration. As one social media user perfectly summed it up, Joy Behar accuses Karoline Leavitt of being hired because of her looks. The controversy has ignited a firestorm of criticism, with many demanding answers and accountability. The moment of truth came when Karoline Leavitt called out The View's hypocrisy, pointing out how they claim to champion feminism, but only when it suits their politics. "They love to talk about empowering women," she said, "but the moment a woman disagrees with their politics, they tear her down in the same way they claim to oppose." This wasn't just a passing remark. It was a direct hit on The View's long history of dismissing conservative women like Kayleigh McEnany and Sarah Huckabee Sanders. By calling out this double standard, Leavitt forced people to question whether The View truly supports women or just those who align with their politics. Then, Whoopi Goldberg's rant about wokeness took center stage, and she didn't just lose her temper, she lost control of the entire discussion. At one point, Goldberg brought up a past comment from Karoline Leavitt, "There will be no wokeness here." Clearly rattled, Goldberg launched into a passionate rant about how wokeness drives societal progress, but she failed to acknowledge how wokeness has also become a divisive ideology, alienating rather than uniting people. Instead of engaging in a real discussion about what wokeness means today, Goldberg resorted to condescension, speaking to Leavitt as if she didn't understand history or social progress. The irony was that, by doing so, Goldberg demonstrated exactly why so many criticize wokeness. It often feels elitist and dismissive. The backlash against The View was growing, and this time, the show didn't just face criticism, they faced widespread humiliation. Rather than discrediting Karoline Leavitt, they discredited themselves. Clips of Joy Behar's remark and Leavitt's strong response spread across social media almost instantly, with viewers from both sides of the aisle calling out The View's hypocrisy. Even those who disagreed with Leavitt politically admitted that Behar's comment was inappropriate and that Leavitt handled the situation with composure. The backlash extended beyond social media, making its way into mainstream news coverage, with several outlets running headlines about The View's latest controversy and its growing credibility issues. Behind the scenes at ABC, things were reportedly even messier, with insiders revealing that network executives were caught off guard by the backlash and are growing frustrated with Joy Behar's repeated controversies. Some sources suggest Behar could be on thin ice. While controversy has always been part of the View brand, there's a difference between sparking debate and driving viewers away. This time, they may have gone too far. But this situation highlights a bigger issue in today's media landscape, shifting perceptions and a growing demand for accountability. What made this incident stand out was the overwhelming support Karoline Leavitt received, even from those who don't share her political views. Social media was flooded with comments from people who disagreed with her but respected how she handled the situation. The bipartisan outrage was palpable, with many pointing out that Joy Behar's remarks weren't just offensive to Karoline Leavitt, but to all women who have worked hard to achieve success. The criticism was scathing, with even some liberal commentators calling out Behar, saying, "You don't have to agree with Karoline Leavitt to see that reducing her accomplishments to her looks is disgusting." This wasn't just a win for Leavitt, it was a wake-up call for viewers frustrated with media double standards. As public support for Leavitt grew, ABC executives were reportedly scrambling behind the scenes trying to contain the fallout. According to insiders, the backlash caught them completely off guard, and they are growing increasingly frustrated with Behar's repeated controversies. One source revealed that executives are beginning to question whether keeping Behar on the show is worth the ongoing PR headaches. While controversy has always been part of the View brand, there's a difference between sparking debate and alienating viewers. This time they may have crossed the line. Ratings have already been slipping, and incidents like this only add to the decline. Advertisers are reportedly growing uneasy, questioning whether The View is still a reliable platform for their brands. The controversy reflects a recurring pattern in how conservative women are treated in mainstream media. From Kayleigh McEnany to Sarah Huckabee Sanders, we've seen conservative women dismissed, insulted, or discredited simply because of their beliefs. While shows like The View claim to support women's empowerment, they seem unwilling to extend that support to women who don't share their ideology. Instead of debating their viewpoints, they resort to personal attacks and dismissive remarks. This double standard doesn't just affect individuals, it undermines the very principles of feminism and equality they claim to stand for. The backlash shows that audiences are noticing this hypocrisy and aren't staying silent. Karoline Leavitt didn't just defend herself. She exposed The View's bias and turned their attack into a conversation about media fairness. With ABC scrambling for damage control and viewers demanding accountability, will The View finally change its ways, or will they continue down this path? One thing is clear, Karoline Leavitt came out stronger, while The View may never recover from this. The question on everyone's mind is, will they learn from their mistakes, or will they continue to alienate their audience?